Dandelion is more than a weed, it's literally a sunscreen. In a 2015 California State Science Fair project, a young man decided to determine whether or not a dandelion extract had superior UV protection properties when tested against SPF 15, 30, and 50 Coppertone sunscreens. For the experiment, UV-sensitive paper, SPF 15, 30, and 50 sunscreens, dandelion extract, and Ziploc bags were used. 120 UV-sensitive papers were put into individual Ziploc bags. 0.6 ounces of the dandelion extract was smeared evenly on 30 papers, and the same was done with all of the other sunscreens. These papers were then simultaneously taken out and exposed to the sun for 15 minutes, and then soaked in water to stop the chemical reaction. Each paper was then marked with a specific number, 0 through 5, with 0 being the best, to mark the sunscreen's efficiency. Each sunscreen was then given an average from the sun scale, once again, 0 being the best. The results came back and they were amazing. The SPF 15 had an average protection rating of 1.23, SPF 30 had 1.10, and SPF 50 had 0.93, whereas the dandelion extract had an average of 0.5, which is roughly half of the Coppertone SPF 50. His hypothesis was that the dandelion extract would be as effective as SPF 30 sunscreen, but the results showed that the extract was even more effective than the SPF 50 sunscreen. Pretty neat, huh? His final conclusion? The tested dandelion extract proved to provide better protection against the sun's UV rays than the commercial Coppertone products having SPF 15, 30, and 50. So a little bit later, some other scientists with a much bigger laboratory and bigger facilities decided to test his hypothesis and see just how effective dandelion was, and their results were astounding too. However, if you really want to know what that one says, you gotta let me know in the comments.